experience at the forefront of everything that they do, which makes it really easy for us to put user experience at the forefront of everything that we're doing. Since we started using On24 and doing these really engaging webinars, we've seen an increase in those MQLs by 36%, and that's huge. Not only are
Hello guys, welcome to the next video tutorial on Java programming for beginners. In the last video we have seen how we can install Java in our Windows 8 or Windows 8.1 operating system. Same will be the procedure for installing Java on Windows 7 also. Now in this video we will see how we can install Eclipse IDE on our Windows operating system. Now IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, which helps you to code your program. So for example, IDE is an editor which will help you to write your program and compile your program, and Eclipse is one such IDE and most used IDE in terms of Java development. So let's see how we can install Eclipse IDE on our Windows operating system. So first of all, open your favorite browser and search for Eclipse IDE. And the first link hopefully comes here is www.eclipse.org. Just click this link here. And in here you will be able to see this download button. Click this download button. And in here you will be able to see different versions of Java. So not different versions of Java, but different versions of Eclipse IDE. So Eclipse IDE comes in different versions. For example, Eclipse IDE for Java developers, Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, which is basically for web development and all such programs. There is Eclipse IDE for C++ or PHP and other languages also. But right now we are interested in developing Java applications. So we will download this first option, which is Eclipse IDE for Java development. Okay. Now depending upon the system type of your computer, if it's 64-bit or 32-bit, you need to download one of these zip files. So to check which system type you have, you can just search for system on your computer, and in system type you will be able to see that mine is 64-bit operating system, but if you have 32-bit operating system, you need to download this thing. So I will click this Windows 64-bit, and then it will redirect me to the mirror location, which is nearer to my PC's location. So this is the nearest location to my PC, but other mirror locations are down, so you can choose your mirror location. I will click this link, and then I will be able to save this zip file. So it's a zip file, so don't be confused that it should be executable. It's not an executable file, but it's a .zip file. So I will wait for this to download, and once it will be downloaded, we will see how we can configure Eclipse on our Windows operating system. So my download is complete now. Now I can just open this zip file. So I will just open this zip file, and I will minimize everything. And this zip file contains a folder called Eclipse. So this zip file we are going to extract in our C folder. So I will just extract this to our C folder. Okay. So just extract to the C folder, and I will wait for the extraction to complete. And once this extraction is complete, I can see this Eclipse folder inside my C folders or folder of my computer. So in C, I can see this Eclipse, and in here all the Eclipse files are extracted. Now in order to run this, you can just double click this Eclipse icon and you can also create a shortcut to it, and then you can drag and drop to your desktop, and then you can double click this shortcut, or you can click this Eclipse icon from here also. So I will double click it, and this is the error which is commonly occurs while you are installing Eclipse, and it's your first time when you install Eclipse. So don't worry, this error is JVM terminated exit code is equal to 2, and this error comes generally whenever you have something wrong configured in your path or environment variable. And generally from somewhere you have configured this path c slash program data slash oracle slash java path in your environment variable. Remember, in the last video I have told you to set environment variable for Java JDK 8 and JRE 8. Those environment variable are not responsible for this error. This error is due to the environment variable setting of the C slash program data slash Java program and this. Okay, so I will open Notepad or WordPad to give this location to you so that you can see it exact path. So this path, if you see this error, then you need to go to this path and see whether this location exists or not. So I will just copy this path to my folder explorer, and I can see this path exists. So most probably this environment variable exists in my computer. So I will go to my system, search for system, and then go to advanced system settings, and in here go to environment variable, and in here go to path. Okay, and I can see directly here the first path is C slash program data slash oracle slash java slash java path. So just double click this path variable in system variable, and you need to delete this path which is wrongly configured, right? So just search for this path in your environment variable here. So I can easily find this path. I can see that this path is there. So I just need to delete this path from my system variables and click OK here. Okay, and once again click OK and click OK. So once I have done that, I will be able to run my Eclipse once again. So I will click this Eclipse icon once again, and now Eclipse runs. So I wanted to intentionally reproduce this error. So if you see this error, you will be able to find the solution. Now for the first time, whenever Eclipse starts on your computer, it will ask for the location where all your projects will be saved, and by default it will be saved in C slash users in slash whatever your computer name is slash workspace. So by default all your programs will be saved in this folder. If you want to change this folder, you can change it, but I will leave it as default for now. I will click OK, and then Eclipse will open in some moment. Now Eclipse is open on my computer, right? So I will just maximize it and I will be able to see this message, welcome to the Eclipse IDE for Java developers. And you can see they have some tutorials, samples, overview, and what's new. So to create a new project in Eclipse IDE, you just need to go to this file option here and go to new, and we are going to create a new Java project. So just click Java project, and in here in project name you just need to give the name to your project. For example, my first project. Okay, and just for the simplicity, you always give your name to your project in camel case, starting with the capital letter each word. So my, in my, M is capital, first F is capital, project P is capital, so it's called camel case. So it's convention to give names like this, and just all things are okay. You can just click next, and in here you will be able to see that this will be your project folder, and in that there will be a source folder. It's okay, click finish, and once you do that, Eclipse will create a my project folder for you. Okay, so you can click at the corner and open this perspective. It's called perspective, and in this my first project you will be able to see there is a folder called source. Now in this folder we can create a simple class, and this is just for testing whether Eclipse is working. In the next video I will show you how to properly configure a project and how to create your first Java project in a proper way. So in this source, just right click the source and create new class and give the class name. So you can give the name like my class, for example, and just click this option which is which method subs would you like to create. Just check this option, which is public static void main option here. Okay, so just check this option here, which will create a main method. We will see what are classes and main method in Java, but for now we just want to check whether it's working or not. Just click finish, and it will create a class called my class called .java, and in here you will be able to see this kind of class, and in here we are going to print something. So for example, we want to print something. We can just write here system not sz but system dot out dot print ln for print line. Okay, and in this print line we will just print hello world. So I will just print this, but let me change it to my keyboard layout, and we will print hello world. Okay, so I will explain this in detail, but for now we will just check it, and then we are going to run this program. But first of all we will build this. So I will right click my project, and I'm going to for example run as Java application, and then it will give me this save and launch option. I will click OK, and now I can see hello world printed on the console here. So that means Eclipse IDE is properly configured in my system, and I will be able to compile my Java program. So that's it for this video. In the next video, we will see how to properly configure our first Java project, and what are all these names, classes and methods means in Java. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.